Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well this morning or afternoon or night, whatever time it is, because today it is clearly the afternoon right now. I could use a little pick-me-up, and I feel like my coffee can only get me so far. And I think the song is going to be the perfect pick-me-up, and it is Stray from the Path, brand new song titled Guillotine. Okay, so if you don't know Stray, this is going to be a banger, okay? Like, look, I'm clearly repping the band because these guys are friggin' sick. They're aggressive. They're a band with a message. Also, I'm going to be seeing them live next month, and I cannot wait because they're on tour with Spirit Box and Under Oath, and that's mainly because Every Time I Die can't be part of that tour anymore. We all know what happened, and won't get into that. But Stray is a great replacement, and yeah, this is going to be a banger, okay? Anyway, I think that's all we need for chit chat, so let's fucking do it. They're not going to kill the pig, are they? They would never. These guys are too nice. Craig is going ham. Making this build up. And Craig is going off. I love it, dude. Oh, that's a great drop, man. Now here we go. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is a lower tuning. But nothing is sacred, it's something to take in. The glory for gluttons and the blood and it's fuck them. Oh, he's matching the rhythm. When it drives, it can't be stopped. No blood bleed, just a guillotine. Death like a guarantee. As quick as a clock can bleed. When it drives, it can't be stopped. No blood bleed, just a guillotine. It sinks in, hits on the stake. I gotta hand it to him. What I hand it to him. What a problem, spinning the solution. Craig's drumming is really good on this song. Lessons to learn with every table observed. Wash and blow. When the smoke clears, the light shines. One last shine. Oh, changing the riff. Let's go. Build up to a breakdown. Don't let me down, Stray. You stupid fuck. The rhythms are just weird. I love it, dude. As quick as a gun can bleed. When it drives, it can't be stopped. No blood bleed, just a guillotine. Death like a guarantee. As quick as a gun can bleed. When it drives, it can't be stopped. Here comes a guillotine. Off with their fucking heads. Off with their fucking heads! Off with their fucking heads! Shit. God damn, dude. These guys just went super hard with this song. This is such a cool take to Stray's formula, right? Because if you haven't really checked out their music, they started off pretty chaotic, pretty relentless, and they've definitely kind of like slowed down and became more of like a Rage Against the Machine kind of band with core elements. But I feel like with their last album, they were bridging those crazy chaotic metalcore styling with Rage Against the Machine kind of influence. And I feel like with this song, they're kind of expanding on that, but also going into a heavier, darker approach, at least with this one single. And I think it's really, really freaking effective, man, because if there's one thing that these guys can really, really do well, it's fucking breakdowns. These guys are so good at writing breakdowns, and also they're a band with a message. And you know, because they're a band with a message, sometimes those messages can be polarizing, but whatever, who gives a shit if you're on the left or if you're on the right? At least this band is not afraid to talk about what's on their mind, and I think that's really crucial because it makes the music even more impactful. But anyway, sit tuned. Let's go through the pros and cons. So number one pro is like what I was saying about the message, because having a message in this hardcore style or metalcore style of music is super important, because like it shows that you're angry. You're angry for a reason. Why are you screaming in music if you're not, you know, angry for a reason, right? And you know, this is summed up by Dennis Lixon from Refuse. I could be screwing up his last name, but in an interview he said that, you know, why are all these like modern bands in the hardcore scene and metalcore scene like screaming? Like why are they angry? Like the thing was, Refuse was like a politically charged punk band back in the 90s, so they had a message, and I feel like Stray is one of the few bands that are really angry for a reason and makes the music so much more impactful. So I absolutely love that. You know, they had some really wicked lines like, let's see you try and find a way out of this, let's see you try and buy your way out of this, you stupid fuck. Like come on, how badass is that? It seems like the song is about talking about you know, using a guillotine. Like they had a line that's like modern problems with like medieval solutions kind of thing, and I think that's a wicked line, talking about issues with whether it's like the finance world and political spectrum, but talking about using old school like solutions to modern problems. Yeah, and I think that's actually really cool. But overall, like, cool message, and I'm glad this band is, you know, stands up for what they believe in. But pro number two is, yeah, the darker kind of vibe to this song and the heavier, sludgier kind of vibe. Like not sludgier, but just heavier in tone. And I think it actually works really well. I can't tell if Tom is playing in a different tune that's lower, or if there's like a pitch shifted. Like I don't think, like, what's the reason in doing a pitch shift when you can just tune a little bit lower in the 6th string? But it sounded a little bit lower than usual. I could be wrong, but you know, his riffage was actually cool. The rhythms in this song were unique, and I think that's really crucial because it had that long note where and even though that doesn't seem like the most creative thing ever done, it's still actually kind of unique, because we're so used to like the triplet kind of patterns and just like, you know, the open mute kind of stuff. And like here, I thought it was an interesting rhythm, and I liked it how Drew was actually following the pattern of that rhythm, that bop, 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 and it just made for such a wicked kind of sound. But yeah, I just thought the darker, heavier tone to this made for such a beefier kind of track, and it worked really well. Another pro is Craig. Craig is such a great addition to this band. You know, I've been enjoying his stuff since like the Harp Machine, and now with Stray, like his drumming is just relentless. There's so much flair to everything that's going on. Like it's never a simple beat. Like he's always having like some cool like riding the cymbals in between, like before he gets to the next beat and shit like that. The intro was absolutely wild. He was just going off. You know, I would love to see a drum playthrough, and I feel like we're probably gonna get that from the guy. But I thought the drumming on this was just like so freaking good, dude. Another pro is actually like the intro. I thought the intro was wicked. Like having that long build up, just creating that tension before we get straight into the song was a great you know, thing to do for a first release as like this new song. Because like with Straight from the Path, like these guys, like they're very well known, but I feel like a lot of people don't know their music, especially the younger core kids. And I feel like they're really sleeping on them hard, because people seem to know Drew because he does a lot of features, but they don't know Straight from the Path's music too much, which is really unfortunate because these guys are badass. And I think this single, I really hope, you know, propels them into a bigger audience, because that intro alone, just like building up that tension, building up that like hype, I think is a great way to you know, do a great thing to do as a first new single for their upcoming album, which I hope they drop an album. I got to double check here. I'll put some little subtitles. You know, this song was really good. Let's move on to the cons. And yeah, I don't have cons, man. I knew this was going to be a banger, and it seems like again like an evolution to their sound. So I'm pumped for Straight from the Path. And Stray, if you guys are watching this, man, I can't wait to see you in March, okay? I'm going to throw down at the very front and center for you guys. But anyway, that's my thoughts on Straight from the Path Guillotine. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. What did you guys think of this tune? I'd love to know. Also, if you've gotten to this point in the video and haven't clicked off yet, then I appreciate you today, man. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like, enjoy the video. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.